This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Let's go.
Justin, he's missed. Hey, go ahead, fish. Alright, hit this guy.
And Palmer gives to Johnson.
You stop right there. You might punt the ball.
4th down.
I'm gonna start punting.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
I'm off the Peter.
They run. It's Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
What's up, YouTube?
It's
your boy Josh.
the football
Back with
in
that game
excellent field
Here's
position.
my brother.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? The team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? No confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
I hate that play.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they would have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
I want to get that.
Now it's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. And he'll
hold on. Sorry, guys. I paused my thing. I got to check my depth chart up. Because, you know, I cannot have that weird dude behind at running back. I'm sorry. I need... Who is a good running back?
Jamal Charles.
Where is Anthony Thomas? He's a wide receiver. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That boy is a running back.
No, he was receiving comments.
No, I don't like... No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
Okay. All right.
Ask your people on YouTube. Was he a receiver or was he a...
Guys, was Anthony Thomas a receiver in college or a running back? He played running back all his career at Oregon.
No.
Put money on it. Put money on it.
Sophomore year.
Put money on it.
Bro, he was a receiver.
So now I'm finna skill your...
All I got is just them clothes.
Sure, I'll do what I want to.
Find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now it's Smith. He's got it. Touchdown. Chiefs.
Ooh,
Demetrius Harris from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6.
They can hear me.
Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Playing a Saturday got a song called Cuckoo coming in.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Lucky you didn't throw it to him.
He's brought down
I think the Peter was right there.
It goes as a pickup of 23. And the Cards are going to have a first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Here we go. Wide 18. Wide 18.
Nah, I'm on Marcus Peters now, y'all. Watch out. I'm a cornerback. So,
On second
you
down,
cannot break me. See?
he gets
See how
it
I
into
hit
the
me?
hands of Larry
Check me out.
Fitzgerald.
See, I like
It's a
that, my
pickup
brother. I
of
like
12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, you know something, hard work and incredible efficiency does pay off, and that's Larry Fitzgerald of Arizona. 107 catches. I thought he's supposed to be getting older and slowing down.
I was just going to say, people are wondering when Father Time's going to catch him, but he's too fast for Father Time.
Right now, he's keeping Father Time at bay, and in fact, is still continuing to flourish in the desert.
He can run for it, and he will. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58. Team. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll indeed go for it. Palmer.
Okay.
Gresham's got it over the middle. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on down. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Smith now to throw. And that's incomplete. Spencer Ware, the intended target. And it's third down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Throwing on third down, Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot, no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
So the offense has it first and 10.
Yeah, something for what, Jacob? Be free? Man, you know,
first and 10, Smith. He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin.
20
yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
So wrong, bro.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Smith to the right side. It's Kelsey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Jayla over those, bro. Maybe that girl from not at that
Smith throwing again. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. His favorite target, Travis Kelsey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
After
all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They run it here. Where? And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Really?
Spencer
LeBron?
Ware, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have
Ben knew that. I don't know why they put it on. It's not NBA. It's NFL.
Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
But I want Green Bay and Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Good to make it 14-0.
I want Green Bay and Patriots in the Super Bowl, bro. I'm going for Green Bay.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Who's calling him? Really? I'm not allowed to turn for
That'll be
that.
taken in the end zone. He won't go down. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
How you bet?
Holding. Receiving team.
Who's that?
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, went for it on fourth down. Turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
I seen Django and Shane. That's probably Jimmy Fuck. Like, close to the end of it. And, like, it was so funny. Samuel Jackson got shot in his knee. That was the funniest scene I ever seen. The bars, nerd bars. The funniest scene I ever seen. You know?
Likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
You
got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and
you
making
can't see
sure
it, won't be
catch.
seen. So fresh like Irish Spring. So y'all do going to the biggest smallest body.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
My body is your body. Babe, I don't care about pride. I'm still gonna school and keep that level.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Oh, what I call a timeout? I'm so dumb. Bro! Cause you know I do it better. Oh. No, I can't sing, bro. For real. I can't sing at all, boy. Boy. Hit the stick, hit the lick, boy.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you mean, cause I'm a shit, boy. Turned off in the bitch, boy. Oh, King Wasabi, it's my re-referencing party, cause it was same old. It's just a different day. I've been trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house, and she's a shoe. Times is getting hard, but guess what we gonna do? Yeah, hustle, hard. Closed mouths don't get fed. Look in my pick back in my pocket. Close money in your pocket. Keep it living in my pocket. Got by the house, know it in my pocket. I'm on South Beach from that top off. Bad girl and her ass off. Man, I never knew that Robert looked like Ace Hood.
Robert who?
Braylon! What's going on, bro? You know what I thought about, bro? Why I invited you, bro? I'm trying to figure out, does Robert look like Ace Hood to you? Ace Hood, hustle hard body ass.
Get ready. Blue 95.
I'm talking to you.
Now Palmer on first down. Screen play, Johnson.
Because only like
defensively only a yard and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big,
Bro, did you see Robert smack that?
to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one
Yeah,
small
bro.
thing to go
It
wrong
is the most
and keep it from being a big game.
Bro, no, bro, it's gay. Alright, bro, hold up. I'm talking about, bro, you're gonna be disgusted out, bro.
There you go, play action with Palmer. And Gresham has it left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Who you talking about?
Get ready. Blue 58.
You snapped on that?
A first down carry here for Johnson. And this one goes nowhere.
Oh,
Losing
yeah,
yardage on the
no.
play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far.
on
I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
No, Robert had deleted that thing, bro.
Offense needs something here on second
bro.
down. It is second and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
Who you talking about?
Sally 19. Sally 19.
What you talking about?
Again, it's Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a third and long.
All right, now. Blue 58.
Now Palmer on third and long. And Gresham's got it over the middle. They get 7 there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, dude from Baylor. Yeah, that boy's huge, bro. He look like that in real life, bro. I swear. He look like that in real life, bro. That boy's built. That boy.
Here we go with Johnson.
That boy's crazy
maybe
built.
Makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Cardinals unable to convert there on
Exactly,
fourth down.
right?
And the
Boy.
Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well,
That
down
dude
2
can hit your
touchdowns
behind so
already. I guess they
hard.
felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more
I
points
am
in this
not going against
situation.
that dude. I'll be
You're
so
adjusting
scared,
at the
bro.
half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
So yeah, Robert had the nerve to post his dick in his pants on Snapchat, bro. That was so gay. How was it?
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first and 10, Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's
Chris Conley, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the
I don't
end
get
zone.
why these
It
people
usually
are
involves a
so
little bit of an
hard
extra
from
move,
everybody.
doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the
Yeah,
field, and you
come on,
break it away to that
Florian.
corner. Boy, that was well executed.
1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
All that showing out in front of everybody, in front of the whole team and
And with the
everything.
new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Because y'all already know, bro. You know what happened last time you turned up on him, bro. You know what happened last time. So she tried to reminisce back on that thing, bro. And figured out, oh, this nigga gonna do it again.
Get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Too much today.
That interception sets them up
How you
beautifully
texting that,
already in the
bro?
red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll come out in the pistol. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down.
Hey, bro, what was that thing on Snapchat you posted, bro?
Go soft on the corners. To throw on
Bro, what
second down
was
to
that,
Smith.
bro?
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the
Bro.
ball free and brings up third down.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first.
Why would you do that, bro?
Space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a complete.
You mean it was a
the ball's
bad?
almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Don't know.
So it's fourth down, and the Chiefs called on their kicker, Cairo Santos, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39.
That was disgusting, bro. I clicked, touched those name on Snapchat. All I saw was a thing in the air, bro. That was disgusting, bro.
Even further. It's now 24-0.
You lying.
Backwards, they do get 3 points.
Very happy to get to 3, but you know
That's nasty,
the
bro.
defensive team on the other side, they shut them down after the turnover.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back.
But he built, bro, Robert, he built like that in real life, bro. That boy on steroids, like the Alabama running back. What you talking about? What, boy? What? Bro, shut up.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see when they decide to do
Now,
a play call.
hey, Robert, ask Jaylee that question. Don't ask me.
A lot of people think the very next
Ask Jaylee that question. Don't ask me, boy.
Don't give him a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your
That's
quarterback,
just
get a
talk.
little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A very solid gain of 27.
Sally 19. Let's go.
Palmer gives to Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Automatic first down.
That's all right. Hey man, I'm broadcasting live, bro, so YouTube can hear y'all boys.
They come out here in the eye.
Herman, boy.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Tamba Ali there to bring him down.
That was disgusting, Robert. You pervert.
On second down, Johnson. And the play goes nowhere.
I seen your mama titties, boy. I seen your mama titties. That drink's big. Oh my gosh.
We
Watermelon.
saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe
Really,
keep
bro.
your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Tell Christian I said what's up, bro.
They'll fake the give to Ellington. Now it's Palmer. Deep drop. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Bro, I am not gonna keep that picture on my phone, but don't test me out like don't test me out like that. That's the quickest way to get your behind beat tomorrow, bro.
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. 1:58 to go in this first half of play.
Okay.
More from the desert after this.
All right.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Wow.
And a big turnover there as these guys will get the football back. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
7-7, God.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run again with Ware. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing is Smith. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that is caught.
Hey, Robert, tell me how I said what's up, bro.
Chris Conley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Bro, I'm tired of your mouth, bro. You see, now you can turn to Anthony with that mouth.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And
oh, yeah. That ball was up in the air.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. So
I thought that ball would have been done.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Cardinals a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Right now, 18. 18. Sally 19. Sally 19.
On 1st down, it's Palmer.
Don't put my name in that. No, don't say that.
He says this will be incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. Now, partner, something we're going to have a little while to debate, but let's go ahead and take a peek at the draft order. Browns, of course, will get the 1st pick of the draft. San Fran, Chicago, Jacksonville, and then Tennessee will actually have number 5 and number 18.
All right, let's take a quick look at these. Cleveland, San Francisco, Chicago. All of them have starting quarterbacks, but will they be in 2017? I doubt it. I think they'll have decisions to make about who's going to be their quarterback, and maybe that comes through the draft. Then you get down there to number 4, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles should be solid in there, but with this season where he seemed to regress, whoever is the new head coach will have a decision to make there. And then how about, as you mentioned, Tennessee at 5-18? An excellent season for the Titans this year. They're making a push for the playoffs in 2017.
And, of course, the 5th pick that they have is the slot held by the Rams. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
And now this one's intercepted. A 3rd interception for Palmer.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And they're going to speed things up here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to throw, Smith. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Jeremy Maclin, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Hey, Robert.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over,
you know our team's sister, bro. Right, she wants you.
And you see the clock almost
she wants you
empty,
and
so this is
Isaiah.
likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Smith. He's got time. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. So we've reached... Hey, Charles, you need water. Jeez,
Yo.
Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again.
Huh?
quicker than anticipated, ready for the start
Come on,
of the
that big
second
year.
half.
Artesia.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
Special teams coaches spent a lot of time scheming things up, but this was just
she
a
won't
bad
Bobby though.
return.
She won't
the
Bobby.
Offense has a long way to go to try to put points on the board.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And you, as a former defender, should know that the referees are watching this closely. Defensive holding.
They watch it awfully closely. I sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they do for the offensive guys. But in this case, they were strict with the rule.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. 5
Bro,
lines
shut
in the
up
game.
like that, John.
4
Bro,
of them to
dang.
the right side. To throw is Smith. Going back to Macklin. This time he's got it. Complete.
I'm beating you. Why are you calling like that?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jeremy Macklin, 76 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now we'll take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done.
I heard you say it.
Scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Talk the way I want to, boy. Shut up.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
That's good.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. On 3rd down, Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. And Gresham's got it over the middle. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. Over the middle, Jerron Brown's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Cards are going to have a first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Hey, here we go. Wide 18. Wide 18. Regular. Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. To the line of scrimmage, that's all.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
So second
stop talking
and 10
reckless,
here.
bro.
Watch right. All right, now.
On second down, here's Palmer. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Say something about, say, oh, boy. All right.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal.
I'm going to all right, go ahead. You're going to be bumping tomorrow, bro, I swear.
Blue 58.
All right, bet.
On third and goal, Palmer. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. J.J. Nelson from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals claw one back. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And Hill with it over the middle.
Boy, fast, boy. I told you Tyreek here fast, boy.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. those are the kind of drives they
Bruh,
like on offense. From the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody.
Bruh, Taylor texted me, bro.
One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
To my, She was like, with a question mark. Like, what's that supposed to mean?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
That's why they smile in my face. All the time they want to take my face.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments
Just stop
do we need
it.
to make to slow them down
Sounds so
and get
white.
the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out.
Bruh, Braylon, oh my gosh, bro. Robert, bruh.
They go to Johnson again.
Hey, bro, you know what she just texted me, bro?
1 yard officially on the pickup.
So I was like, question mark, and she was like, you missed me? With a question mark.
Built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still
Bruh,
pay dividends
no,
because they can
bruh.
take their toll on a defense,
You must be
and they
crazy.
can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control
It's
the
just
ball,
too
and that way you
hard.
often control the
You
game.
say, bro. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm just keep quiet, man.
They go play action now. Palmer, he's got time in the pocket. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And some room to maneuver. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Always enjoy a good fake, but I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers. And Jones, he just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it. So I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
Here's Palmer to throw. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
So what?
They come up in an empty set.
Oh, bro, I told you. You said one more time, bro. We bumping.
Brown, right side. Wow, evasive.
Told you, bro. One more time you say something like that, we bumping.
Into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag.
Shut up. Shut up.
So let's see what this is about.
Shut up.
Fresh set of downs here.
Dang. Oh, it's talking about, bro.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
On 1st down, it's Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown to the right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. John Brown, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone. Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Bro, oh my God. Taylor, stop texting me.
Would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead,
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time.
Driving.
Expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a KC first
That boy
down.
crazy. James Harden ain't
Quickly,
nothing.
they get to the line. They go play action. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Here's Smith now on second down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
The
So after the interception, here's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on first down. Backing up. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They come up in an offset eye. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the offense lining up first and 10. Now Palmer on first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a
Robert, I hear you talk under your breath for a stop.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Looking deep here for Macklin. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Defense.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is...
And my goodness, there he goes right side. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Santos now to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. We're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's Palmer. And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. Give him 27 yards that time.
Give me that deal.
And that'll be good for an Arizona first down.
So I'll give it to him.
On first and 10, it's Palmer. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Sally 19! Sally 19! Sally 19! Sally 19! Let's go! Blue 58! Blue 58! Mirror! Mirror! Mirror!
Off the play fake to Johnson. Palmer over the middle. Jerron Brown's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw.
Shut down! Shut down! Get ready! Blue 95! Blue 95! Sally 19! Sally 19!
And they're going to speed things up here. Now Palmer.
Robert, keep talking, bro. I hear you, bro. You ain't slick.
Now they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive.
Huh?
Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with you
I
on
got
that.
off
Very
like
frustrated, there's no
around
doubt
9.
about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Get ready!
Heck yeah.
Wide 18! Wide 18! Mirror! Mirror!
Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. And he's got Gresham. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Get ready! Blue 58! Blue 58! Regular! Regular!
Palmer to throw again. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Blue 58. Check 25. Check 25. Sally 19. Sally 19.
Throwing again here, Palmer. Incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal.
Sally 19. Sally 19.
Play clock winding down. On 3rd and goal, Palmer. That's caught at the 3. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going.
Yo. Go ahead, bro. I'm broadcasting, bro. You want me to invite you? Alright.
Invite what?
My brother. Huh? He right here in the expedition. You got it?
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Sally 19.
He asked for it. Dude. He had to put it on.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals claw 1 back.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you'd never been short.
Could have saved the gas money.
All right, okay. All right. Crazy, what?
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag.
Encroachment, defense.
Hey, is that connection good where you at to my thing, bro? Alright, cool. I want to make sure. I want that thing to be breaking up and everything. I can get the Buccaneers and still blow you out, bro. Don't try me like that. Nah, nothing. I'll get the Bills and still shut you down. Alright.
Palmer looking to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call, even though it was unsuccessful. When you have 1 yard to get, how many times
count on your offense?
Exactly. How many times have we heard a team say that? If you can't get 1 yard in this situation,
no, I got the Chiefs, boy.
I still think it was the right play.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And the offense moving quickly to the...
Telling what?
Shit.
My stuff. not my stuff, so I ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't falling. I did it.
Yo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
Andre Ellington, his first carry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Again, they run with Ellington. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. On the ground, Ellington. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Get ready. Mirror.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy.
How you doing, man?
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts
You
it
said,
down.
I can see you, man.
Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school.
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I just remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense,
and now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Watch left. He's right there.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. Now the ball comes loose, and this is recovered by the Cardinals.
It's right in my broadcasting, bro.
It makes so many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult.
That's going to YouTube, bro. They can hear you.
You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Here we go. Wide, 18.
They go play action here.
Taze Money.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Chris Johnson, the running back. And it's second down.
Be careful. Be careful what you say.
Example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again.
Tell your mom I said what's up. I'll be over in a minute.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
No, I don't, bro.
We got trips over here. Get ready. Wide, 18.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a third down. And quickly, they get to the line.
All right. You better come in, boy.
On third down, Palmer. Escaping the pressure right. Fitzgerald's got it right side. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
That's if you know which one in Alabama you're going to. Well, shut up. Shut up. Dang.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
95.
Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Smith going to throw it. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On the run, it's Ware. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The Chiefs going for it on 4th. It's Smith. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. He hits Macklin. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Palmer. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. They'll run now with Ware. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the